Welcome back to more Dark Souls Remastered. So, we made it to the bonfire by good old Andre. Let's go ahead and level up, get a little more endurance, working that way up to 20, and we'll go pay Andre a visit down here. Let me put my armor back on, the good old Boarman helm, and hard leather armor. He's a little bit annoying with the hammering. I mean, you've been working on that sword for like 12 years now.
Well,
you could stop banging.
A new arrival. I'm Andre of Astoria. If you require smithing, then speak to me.
I do require some smithing, sir. Okay, so you can modify your equipment here, but you don't have the ascended weapons. Need an ember to reinforce your weapons, so longsword. We could stick with the longsword for now. Hold on. Let me take a look at some requirements here for a second. I know his hammering is annoying, so I'm gonna try and do this quickly. Claymore, 1610. Okay, yeah, we'll just go with the longsword for now. It's always a safe bet. After that, we will be using the Drake sword and then the Black Knight sword. So this is the one we have equipped. And I can always farm more Titanite shards while I'm out here. Oh, it looks like I can't sell items to you. He also sells Titanite shards for 800 souls if you're lazy. And he's got the weaponsmith box, so you can do your own at the bonfire. Same with the armor and the repair box. The repair box is probably the one thing that I would want. And the weapon. Okay, so now that we're here, I did reverse my kindling, or hollowing, sorry. And I kindled this bonfire so that we have 10 Estus to work with here. We can always get more. I do believe, yeah, this is the closest bonfire that we are going to have to fight the boss of the Undead Parish, and also that is the closest bonfire to start Sin's Funhouse. So let's go back here, take care of this guy. Oh yeah, you can tell immediately that does so much more damage. Swing around the back, get the backstab. Ooh, yes. Blech. Did you drop anything? No. Okay, so this area, yeah, this has the big ol' tower shield knight in it. So we are going to take Big Boy out here where we can fight him. I do not want to get hit by this guy without blocking. He might even one-shot me at this low health. But we're gonna use the same, wow, 25 damage. We're gonna use the same strategy as the Black Knight. That is trying to get a backstab off on him. Maybe he is not backstabbable, but nonetheless, the same principle applies. Stay out of the range of his big ol' hammer. That would totally crush my skull and do away with him. Perfect. Oh, look at that. Another Titanite shard. Awesome. Is there an item back here? No. Okay, so now we can go up and see what he was guarding. There's also a caster up there. Oh, the Firekeeper's soul. Awesome. So we can use that to reinforce our Estus flask. Also, this is the shortcut to get back down to Firelink Shrine. So this is what I was talking about, inner world connectivity about this game. Much later on, you'll get the ability to fast travel between bonfires, and this is the spot that I was trying to get in the first episode. So I don't think I need to remove my armor. Just need to roll, get down there, and there's an item up here. Yeah, there's an item there. And then this goes to Big Bird's Nest, which you can use to get back to the Undead Asylum. We're not going to go there quite yet, but I do need to go there at some point. So I can get this item. Oh, come on. Well, that's a pain in the butt. Oh, I got, yeah, you can walk up on the side. Nice. So that is the Undead Asylum F2 West key, which you use to, I do believe, get the rusted iron ring. And we can hop down here. Pick up the cracked red eye orb for invading. The Morning Star, which is a great weapon if you're going with a strength build. Homeward Bones. Is that everything? Yeah. So the Morning Star is actually pretty good. I've played through the start of this game a few times. Once it gets to around Ornstein and Smo, that's where I start falling off of knowing exactly what to do. But as you can see, C-scaling in strength, and it has a bleed effect, 83 damage. So, and we meet the requirements, so that could be an option that we use. For now, I'll just stick with the longsword, pick up the Lloyd's talismans, and we'll run back to the bonfire to reset the world state and get rid of those bozos. Hoi! Boarman super rolls, yeah. I don't know why Boarman has the voice of Muscle Man Randy Savage, but he does. And we have enough to level up our endurance once more. Perfect. Then we can go down and see Firekeeper Bay. Reinforce our Estus Flask. And now we have the Estus +1, which will give us much more healing. For a second I thought that you immediately got more than 10 Estus from the Firelink Shrine bonfire, but that is not the case. I must have kindled it in a prior playthrough. Okay, so we can continue on in the Undead Parish now. Go back in here, get to the elevator. God, this boar helmet is so sweet, though. Okay, back to the Undead Parish. So now, what we need to do is... 1, watch out for that butthole. Aggro this guy. And just try and fight him where we're not going to get hit by the caster. Nope. Good, I got him. Seems like these guys are fairly weak to stab damage or thrust. Wow. Wow. You're a bastard, you know that? Oh, I never took my ring off. Oh, that is a noob mistake. Those are a finite resource in Souls. Well, lesson learned. I can't believe I forgot to take that off. Oh well. What's done is done. Let's go back up and retry. That is the motto of Souls. You're going to die in this game. Nobody's perfect at it, except for the speedrunners. Could you imagine speedrunning this game? I can't. The amount of hours you have to put into learning every little enemy placement, their move sets, I just don't have the memory for that. Okay, so we're gonna go about this a little different this time. We're gonna aggro dude. because there are 3 knights here. We're gonna run out here. Did he actually? He didn't see me. Turned around, but he didn't want any. There we go. You know what? I don't think the caster can hit me all the way over here. Looks like we got 2 Balder Knights. Nah, he's not doing anything. Let's try and focus on the one. There we go. Now it's just me and you there, buddy. And you guys can be backstabbed, which is good. Yeah, it seems like the thrust does pretty good damage against them. Come on. Okay. Let's stay out of the range of that stupid caster and go take care of this boy. Nope, I don't think so. They drop a really good one-hander. I forget what it's called. The Balder Knight sidearm or something like that. Now I have to remember where... Ah, right here. Oh, there's actually another knight. There we go. Let our stamina come back a little bit here. Got him. Looking good. And they didn't drop anything. That's okay. So now there's going to be a bunch of angry, buffed up hollows that are going to try to attack us. That guy actually buffs him with his weapon art. Luckily, we can one-shot these guys now, two-handing. Yeah, there's quite a few of them. Normally, he doesn't come into the hallway with them. That's odd. Take you down. Try and get all these hollows. There we go. That way, it's just me and you. And you're dead. Drop the weapon? Nah. Oh well. Okay, so now that guy is dead. Do you believe there's an item? Yes. No one waiting to ambush me. Another soul item. Okay. And that way goes up to the bosses. Which we are human. So we could fight them. I probably will use summons, NPC summons on this playthrough. I've beat most of these bosses by myself without the summons, so I don't really care. But just for the sake of my sanity and not having to sift through a bunch of recordings of me dying, I'll probably summon Solaire. Alternatively, this guy you can rescue back here with the mysterious key that we picked up earlier. You can summon him for the boss.
Still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you... Thank you. I am Knight Lordran. Oh, I truly appreciate this. And I get...
So this guy's actually a dickhole.
Yes, I've just...
You can start his questline now by talking to him and freeing him. Later on in the game, he will kill Firekeeper Bay, so he's kind of a dick. So what we'll do now is go back down to Firelink Shrine and not rest. Well, dang, we got quite a lot of souls already. I suppose it's not too hard fighting back up here from the Firelink bonfire. A few hollows. That caster guy does not respawn. So a few hollows, a few knights. Going the wrong way here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So I do not want to lose Firekeeper Bay to that asshole. So what I'm gonna do is take care of him in a little bit of a cheesy manner. And to do this, I'm actually going to take my weapon off because, oh, it doesn't matter. It's always hard for me to kick when I want to. It seems like it always happens on accident, especially with my old controller. You'll see what I mean in just a moment when we get down there. Basically, if you don't know this ahead of time, this guy kills the Firekeeper. You have to go through a bunch of invasions much later in the game and deal with it that way. So he gives you the sunlight medal.
Nothing.
But what we can do... Oh, come on. There we go.
Well, what have we here?
Sorry. Didn't mean to attack you.
Are you sure about this?
Yep, I'm sure. See you, buddy. This is Sparta! And he does drop an item which we want, so what we'll do now is quit out. You can use this trick. Anything that falls off an edge that has a guaranteed drop rate, you can use this trick to get the item back, unless they have patched this out, but I'm pretty sure they haven't. Yeah, there it is. Humanity and the Ring of Favor and Protection, which is a very good ring. Now, once you put this ring on, you will not be able to take it off. But why would you want to? This ring boosts its wearer's HP, stamina, and max equipment load, but it breaks if it's ever removed. So, yes, please. And now we have protected Firekeeper Bay from the awful Knight of Kareem. I think that was where he was from. So let's go ahead and rest and level up. And we've still got almost 1,300 souls, so this is why I like... Hold on, how much do I need? Can I see in the character? No, it doesn't actually show. How much do I need to level up again? 2,400, basically. This is why I like to save my soul items for times like this. Let's use 2 of these. 400. Okay, so we're gonna need a bit more. Let's use a large soul. All right. Two more of these. Get that endurance up to 18. Perfect. Now we don't really have to worry about that going into a boss fight. We're gonna get a few more souls killing the trash on the way there, but that's okay. Can't win them all. Also, the gargoyles that we are going up to fight, if you can chop their tail off, they will drop another weapon, the gargoyles great axe or whatever, aka the floppy dick axe. It's actually pretty funny to use, so I might as well go for that, try to get it. It's usually pretty easy to get, especially if you use Solaire. The gargoyle will focus on Solaire and you can do as you please. So we'll go up here, fight Mr. Balder Knight again. It would be nice if you dropped your sidearm, bro. Oh, come on, don't go up there. You don't want to anger the hollows. Trust me, they suck. Yeah, you gotta be careful with these guys. They love their counterattacks. But watch out when he does the sword art. Oh no, I missed him. This narrow hallway sucks. Oh, come on, bro. Don't you know I've got a boss to go to? Jeez. This guy is just not playing. Die. He didn't even do me the justice of dropping your weapon. So now we've only got 8 Estus, which is probably plenty going into this boss fight. All these hollows are going to be back. So we're going to have to deal with them again. You can use fire bombs and stuff to take them out. I like to save them for later in the game when I need them. These guys are fairly easy if you get pretty good at dodging. There we go. I like the longsword. It's got nice vertical sweeps, horizontal slashes. It's a good all-arounder weapon. Okay. Now we head up here. I can hear something shuffling around. Might be a hollow following me. We are human, so we can see the summon signs for Solaire. Also, if you didn't kill Locktrick, or whatever his name was, his summon sign will also be here. There is Sunbro, so we'll summon him. Hopefully I can do this first try, so I don't have to pop humanity to do this again. Generally, this is pretty easy. Especially with Solaire, it makes the fight kind of trivial, but like I said, I've done this quite a few times. So there will be more than one gargoyle. This guy prefers melee, and the other gargoyle tends to use fire a lot more. Let's heal up real quick. We'll go two-hand. Trying to cut the tail off. Ah, there's that fire. First gargoyle's already dead, so... Oh, this one's missing his tail. I didn't get it. So yeah, as you can see, Solaire absolutely destroys these guys. Sunlight Metal, Twin Humanities, and 10,000 souls. We did not get the weapon. That's okay. It's honestly more of a meme weapon more than anything. So that is the twin gargoyles taken down. First try. Not like it's a hard boss or anything. Especially with Solaire. Like, that was just ridiculous. So now we go all the way up onto the bell tower. We're actually making pretty good time getting through the Undead Parish. It's lovely. And we'll ring a ding ding. Also, there is a pretty spectacular view up here. quite like it. Okay, let's head back down. Do need to be careful with sliding down ladders like that. There's been quite a few times where I have died sliding down onto the platform and then hitting B and flying off the edge. So here is
Greetings.
T-pose, bro.
I am Oswald of Kareem, the Palm. Thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome. Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sin is my remain.
So this guy will absolve you of sins. So if you accidentally hit an NPC and he's pissed off at you and you're sick of it, you can come to him and request absolution. It is expensive though. He gives you the "well, that is it" gesture that everybody likes to use. And then he also sells purging stones, which I will pick up one of them for the next area that we will be going to. He also sells rings of sacrifice, or maybe just one. Velka's talisman for miracles, I do believe. Homeward bones and the books of the guilty.
You're not welcome. It is only...
Okay. And that is Undead Parish done. I made excellent timing on that. Is there a reason? Yeah. Do need to go back over and see old Andre, so we'll head that way. I'm still thinking of which weapon I want to use in the long run. I'm thinking the Black Knight's sword. I mean, that's a pretty solid choice. The Drake sword is also a solid choice, but requires a little bit more strength than the long sword to be able to wield. Blech. Another light crossbow. Oh, nice dodge, bruh. Can't dodge that. Enjoy your prostate exam, sir. All right, let's get over to Andre. I think what I'll do is I'll stick with the longsword for now. Maybe upgrade it to like 5, and then we'll use that in the time, or for the time being, and then we'll settle on a 2-hander. Let's go ahead and rest here. Level up. Get that endurance to 20. Awesome. And then we'll go down here, visit old Andre. I do believe we can upgrade this one more time.
Well, need it.
Reinforced weapon. We need one more Titanite shard, so we can purchase one from him. No problem. Reinforce that. Also, I need to repair all of my stuff. In this game, you don't automatically repair like you do in Dark Souls 3. You actually have to manually repair your stuff. Okay, and we've got 1,000 souls left. I do want, you know what, I might do a little bit of farming in between this episode and the next. Get some souls, get the repair box from him, get the weapon smithing box from him, get some more Titanite so that I can upgrade this weapon to 5, and then we'll be on our merry way. But this is where I'm going to wrap this episode up for here. Stay tuned in to catch more Dark Souls Remastered. If you find yourself enjoying the content, leave a like and consider subscribing. Have a great day, all you beautiful people out there.